Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Longstrugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrugs for all your shopping needs. More today on the July 4th mass shooting in Highland Park, Illinois, that left 7 people dead and dozens more injured. Authorities say suspect Robert Cremo III confessed to opening fire into an Independence Day parade from a rooftop in suburban Chicago. He then fled to the Madison, Wisconsin area where he thought about shooting up another event. Cremo decided he was not prepared to pull off the shooting in Wisconsin and turned back to Illinois, where he was later arrested. On Tuesday, it was learned that the suspect skirted Illinois' relatively strict gun laws to legally purchase 5 weapons, including the high-powered rifle used in the shooting. Authorities were called to Cremo's home twice in 2019 for threats of violence and suicide. That same year, Cremo applied for a gun license at the age of 19. State police said there was insufficient basis to establish a clear and present danger to deny the application. A 32-year-old man has been found guilty of first-degree murder for the fatal shooting of Grammy-winning rapper Nipsey Hussle in 2019. A Los Angeles County jury also found Eric R. Holder Jr. guilty of 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter for injuring 2 bystanders at the scene. Jurors deliberated for about 6 hours before reaching the verdict. Holder and Hussle had known each other for years. They were members of the same South Los Angeles street gang. A chance meeting outside Hussle's Los Angeles clothing store led to the shooting and his death. According to prosecutors, Holder approached Hussle over allegations that Hussle called him a snitch. 9 minutes later, Holder shot and killed Hussle. Citing the conversation as a provocation, Holder's attorney asked jurors to find him guilty of the lesser charge of voluntary manslaughter. But prosecutors argue that everyone in the conversation was calm, suggesting Holder had some previous hatred for Hussle. Hussle, whose legal name is Ermias Askadam, died at the age of 33. Hawaii's COVID-19 case count is on the decline. The Hawaii Department of Health today reported 20 new coronavirus-related deaths and 4,381 new infections over the past week. Hawaii's COVID-19 death toll stands at 1,524, while health officials have recorded 313,076 cases since the start of the pandemic. The 7-day average of new cases decreased for the 5th week in a row, with a reported 652 cases today, down from 685 cases on June 29th. The actual daily average of new cases is estimated to be 5 to 6 times higher due to unreported home test results. The state's average positivity rate also decreased, declining from 16.5% last week to 15.1% on July 4th. It was the 4th weekly drop in a row, but testing rates also dipped over the 4th of July holiday weekend. By island, there were 2,832 new infections reported on Oahu, 516 on Hawaii Island, 540 on Maui, 205 on Kauai, 8 on Molokai, and 1 on Lanai. Another 279 infections were diagnosed outside the state. Honolulu police are looking for a male suspect who allegedly robbed a convenience store in Kapalama early today. Police said a 7-Eleven on North King Street was robbed at about 2 o'clock this morning. A masked man entered the store, brandished a handgun, and demanded money from an employee. The suspect fled the scene with an undisclosed amount of cash. The employee was threatened during the robbery, but no injuries were reported. The suspect is described as being in his 30s, 5 feet 2 inches tall, and approximately 190 pounds. He was wearing a black mask and black shorts at the time of the robbery. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 808-955-8300. A gun was found in the carry-on luggage of a traveler heading from Honolulu to Los Angeles last week. Transportation Security Administration officers at the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport discovered a 9mm Glock 19 handgun in a man's luggage last Thursday at around 6 o'clock in the morning. The firearm was found during a routine X-ray screening at a security checkpoint. After being questioned, the man was arrested by Hawaii State Sheriffs. He could face a civil penalty that starts at around $2,000 and goes up to $10,000. The incident marks the second time that a firearm has been discovered in carry-on luggage at the Honolulu Airport this year. A Sig Sauer P320 handgun was found in a passenger's bag in February. Firearms are allowed on commercial aircraft, but only if they are unloaded, packed in a locked, hard-sided case, and placed in a checked bag. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.